Hi guys, my name's Jenna and I just went to see the new movie Contagion. Well, I didn't just go see it. I saw it last night, but oh well. And I'm going to tell you what I thought of it. All right. I am awful at giving a plot summary without giving something away, so I'm going to read it straight from my laptop. All right. Contagion is an action thriller centered on the threat posed by a deadly disease and an international team of doctors contracted by the CDC to deal with the outbreak. It's rated PG-13. It stars Matt Damon, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Lawrence Fishburne, Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, so many actors that you know. And even some where, if you don't know them by name, don't fall. If you don't know them by name, you know them by their face, and you see them and you go, I know that guy. I don't know how I know him, but I know him. So then it like drives you crazy the whole time and you go home and look it up. That's what happened to me anyway. But I guess the only problem with that is since there are so many characters and so many actors that you know, it doesn't really give you a lot of time with any specific one to kind of form like an emotional connection with them. And I mean, the problem with that is, even though like some of them are dying and like all these people are dying, you're just thinking, oh, that's sad, but you're not really upset about it. I mean, you're not sitting there going, go Contagion, go, yeah, kill them all, but it's not something that really affects you. You know what I mean? I mean, for me, there was one death in there that was kind of surprising. You didn't really expect it, but I guess the only reason I got a little upset about it was because I really liked the actor that played the character. So, I mean, I was probably kind of a little biased by that. I read a review before I went to see it that said, then the person said that the score distracted them a little. I didn't think it did. It's kind of like a fun, funky, like 80s synth type score, but I thought it really worked for the kind of movie that it was. I mean, it's not too loud, it's not too overbearing, like in your face, but it goes well with it, I think. Oh, quick heads up. If you're someone who really likes animals, and lab animals, the idea of that kind of makes you sad, like me, keep in mind, or just know that they're in a lab. In some scenes, so you do see lab animals. I mean, you don't see any testing or anything, and that's good, but you know that it's happening because they're trying to find a vaccine for this disease or this virus or whatever you want to call it. But just to kind of gauge your reaction to that, think of those, what are they, ASPCA commercials, I think, where you see the really sad dogs and cats in their cages and the Sarah McLachlan song playing. I mean, if you dive for the remote and switch to any channel that you can find as soon as you can, like I do, just know that you see some lab animals, and they look kind of sad. But I mean, there's no gore or anything. It's not scary. I mean, when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought, oh, that looks kind of scary. But just know it's not. I mean, the only way the word scary could be attached to this movie is if you think along the lines of it's really kind of creepy because something like this could happen. And I mean, it has happened. I mean, it always seems like there's some kind of disease or virus that people are afraid of that's wiping people out at any rate. But I mean, overall, it was a good story. I mean, it kept your attention, and it wasn't too scientific or anything. They didn't use like all these big science terms that nobody's going to understand unless you have a PhD or anything. But overall, I would probably give it maybe 2.75 stars out of 5. I mean, it's not it's not a movie that I would rush right out and buy on DVD when it came out, but it's a movie that it's not bad. I didn't hate it, but it's the kind of movie where you see it once and you say, okay, I saw it. And then like a couple years down the road, or like, I don't know how long it takes, but when it's on television and you're flipping through the channels and you stop and you see it and you say, oh, I saw this movie. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it. It's one of those. That's pretty much that's pretty much what I thought of Contagion. If you saw the movie and you really liked it, or you really hated it, or you agree with me or disagree with me on anything, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you thought of it. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.